When do you become a crone? There's a poll on our channel and I'd love to hear what you think. Hi, I'm Laura Giles with Pan Society. We are all about helping you bring animism into your everyday life. So I'm happy that you're here with me. Thanks for stopping by. If you like our channel, please like this video, share it, or subscribe. So if you're a subscriber, you know that I've been talking about the crone rite of passage. But when does a woman actually become a crone? Your choices in the poll were A, after menopause, B, at 58, which is roughly the second Saturn return, C, 62, which is retirement age in the USA, or D, whenever she wants to. Let's take a look at this, shall we? So menopause is a logical response. A girl becomes a woman when her body begins menstruating. Her mind and emotions may still be those of a child, but if her body can reproduce, that's a game changer that comes with a lot of responsibility. So it makes sense when all that stops that another physical rite of passage begins. I think in tribal days when we had moon lodges and women were brought up with and lived with knowing that menstrual blood was sacred and life-giving, that made sense. That's not where we live today, and lots of younger women don't have periods for medical reasons, so I wouldn't go with A. Not saying it's the wrong answer, just saying that that's not one that I'm comfortable with. So what about B? At the second Saturn return, now for those of you who don't know, Saturn return talks about where Saturn was at the time of your birth. It's like the moon and takes 29 and a half years to get back to that space. So when Saturn comes around, again, if you're not living in your path, I guess I could say, it's going to make you really uncomfortable and try to force a shift. So this makes sense too. You're generally postmenopausal and you're shifting to a new astrological phase. However, since Crones are about wisdom, and anybody can look around and see lots of old people who are not elders, meaning they're not wise, I wouldn't make that my vote either. Wisdom doesn't always come with age. That will put D whenever she wants out too, for the same reason. I think it's hip now to declare that you're a crone, but in some cases I think it's a way to be more self-centered and egotistical, which is not crone energy at all in my mind. That leaves us with C, 62. I'd give that as a no as well. Like I said, age doesn't make you wise, and learning from experience does. So my opinion is that you can't put a number on it. I'd say that you become a crone when other crones can see your wisdom and call you a sister. This means that you've been through the dark night of the soul and aren't afraid of that, death, or life. It all just is what it is, and you don't push the river and accept that things are as they are. The crone's the destroyer, so you know how to let things go so that new things can come in. She's intuitive, inner focused, and spiritual, and she's closer to the other world now. When I was younger, I thought I was wise and ready for that label. Now that I'm older, I look in awe at women who deserve that title and know that I have a long way to go to earn it. And that's not to put myself down, it's actually more of a nod of appreciation to all of the magnificence that goes into that role. I think it's a bit cocky, honestly, to call yourself a crone before other crones have acknowledged you. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments or in the poll, and I'd love to hear from you. And if you're interested in going deeper, check out our online animism class. Ciao, guys.